This is Peter Henlein, the man who invented the first portable typewriter. It's me, and today we're exploring the life and work of one of history's most influential inventors. Peter Henlein was born in Nuremberg, Germany in 1791. His father owned a small machine shop, and from an early age Peter would help out in the business by grinding and filing parts. In those days, all the parts for clocks and other machines had to be made by hand, and this required great skill and patience. These skills would serve him well later on when he began making machines of his own. As a young man, Peter became an apprentice to a watchmaker. He learned how to make and repair clocks, and then he set out to make his own clocks. But after several years of working as a freelancer, he went back to his old job in his father's machine shop because making clocks was harder than he thought. In the machine shop, at least he could rely on a steady income. But it didn't take long before he was back at doing what he loved, making clocks. In 1808, he married a woman named Elizabeth, and they had 2 children together. But sadly, she died when one of the children was only 2 years old. He married again, but his second wife also died, this time with both children still at home. Stricken with grief, he threw himself into his work and eventually developed a fully automatic machine that could cut and file watch parts with interchangeable precision. This machine was so good that he was able to start his own company and became quite successful. But Henlein wasn't done inventing. By 1843, he had developed a machine that could engrave music onto metal plates used in music boxes. This was a huge hit, and for a while his business boomed. But his success didn't last long. The metal engraving machines broke down often and were very expensive to repair. Soon he was back to trying to make a living as a clockmaker. Around this time, Peter's son August came to work for him, and the two worked side by side for several years. Then in 1856, Peter's health began to fail, and he passed away a few months after his 65th birthday. But his legacy lived on through his son August, who continued the family business. August had always been interested in machines, and while working with his father, he learned a great deal about engineering. After Peter's death, he traveled around Europe, improving and refining his father's designs, and even patented some of his own inventions. But August never forgot where he learned his skills, and gave his father credit for teaching him everything he knew. You might be wondering why I chose to tell you the story of Peter Henlein. You see, I'm obsessed with the idea of making books more accessible. My entire library of illustrated short stories is available for free online. Plus, every week I publish a new story right here. And if you support me, you get access to all my stories at free, 1 day early, and often with bonus illustrations. That's right. For the price of a cup of coffee each month, you can help support my work. Now it's time for your assignment. Go out into the world and do something great in the name of Peter Henlein.